So right now I'm going to show you how I do my eyebrows. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Ebony and the number 12 Anastasia Beverly Hills brush to outline and fill in my eyebrows. So I'm going to use that spoolie and to brush out the hairs to blend in and combine. I'm using the concealer LA Pro Girl in NYX CWOA and the concealer LA Pro Girl Creamy Beige to conceal and sharpen up my eyebrows a little bit for me so I can get a nice little highlight. Next, I'm going to blending in my concealer so it won't look too cakey on my eye, and I'm going to blend it down with the NYX concealer on the top to give a natural shade in. I'm going to also use the NYX concealer to fill the lids when I am doing the eye look. So let's get right to it. So right now I have setted my eyelids with the Laura Mercier powder, and I did forget to tape my eyes, so I won't be doing that in this video, but I'm using my BH Cosmetics Coastal Scents 120 palette and going in with that orange color to as a transition color. It's going to be in the above my crease on the outer corner of my eye, and I'm going to be blending in, and then I'm going to be using that burnt orange color, not too far from the orange, and blending it in also with the underneath on the orange to give it a nice even blend, like a sunset. Later I'm going to be using that yellow color to give it a gradient look. I'm using the Real Techniques brush. I do not know the name of this brush. I cannot find my product at the time. Let's go ahead and zoom in here. I'm using a brown from Anastasia Renaissance palette to give it a little crease look, and then I'm going to using my creamy beige from the LA Pro Girl concealer to cut crease out my my lid. I have hooded eyes, so I have to fake my cut crease, but I'm going to go in with the Morphe 360 palette and use that foil brown at the near the bottom line to enter it into my end of my cut crease, and then I'm going to be using the matte pigment in the color Melon to do the front of the part of my pigment. So now I'm using an eyeliner, liquid eyeliner, to do my wing. This was pretty hard, but I think I got it. I'm using the highlight in the Artist Couture to give it a inner tear duct highlight, and I'm going to deepen my cat eyeliner to bring it out a little more. Yeah, that was pretty hard. Looking at it, seeing if I like it. I like it, yeah. So now I'm using the Gimme Face primer to prime my face because I have very oily skin. And then I'm going to go in with the Morphe concealer corrector wheel with that orange color corrector, and going in with my dark spots. I'm now going to apply the yellow corrector underneath my eyes to get rid of the under bag and brighten up my eyes a little bit more. I'm using my Beauty Blender sponge that I have dampened. Still blending, want to make sure everything's evened out. A little dance here and there. Now I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the color Coconut and blending everything out with my Beauty Blender. I feel like the Beauty Blender gives it a more softer, flawless look, so I use the Beauty Blender. Sometimes I'll use a brush first, but I'll go with my Beauty Blender afterwards. Now I'm taking the NYX CW08 to conceal my under eye. And then I'm using Creamy Beige right on top of it to give it just a little bit of warmth and brightness to it. And then go ahead and blend it out with my Beauty Blender. I'm going to do this for my face, for my nose, under my cheeks, chin, and Cupid's bow. I'm using my Sleek palette in the dark to contour my face. I did not use a cream contour. I feel like that's a little too heavy and it's summer, so I wanted to keep things a little light. And now I'm using my translucent powder, Laura Mercier, to set everything in, not too much. After setting everything, I'm going in with this blush and bronze palette. I'm blushing my face to, you know, give a nice warm. And now I'm using the teal color in the Masquerade palette, Juvia's Place, to go underneath my eyes. I look a little demonic there. Now I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighters Makeup Setting Spray to set my face before I do my highlight. And I'm using the BH Cosmetics Carly Brio highlighter and eyeshadow palette to highlight my face. And there y'all have it. I'll leave all my social handles below, and mwah.